Well, hello YouTube. Our objective in this tutorial will be to read some RSS feeds from internet. If you don't want to go to all those websites, you just want a quick information what's happening. Right, so first thing first, we need to make sure that we do have feed parser module. So pip install feed parser module. I already have it, so this will be done in a split of a second. In your case, that will probably took 2 or 3, 5 seconds, something like that. Not important, just make sure that you do have it. Right, so let's test if everything is fine with importation of that module. Import feed parser, save, F5, and cool, we don't have any kind of problems at the moment, so we can define target actually. Well, we're gonna put it into RSS source, or call it whatever you like, feed parser module, and we need to use parse here to define target. Right, so the target will be obviously string. We need to pass that to method, and I'm gonna grab something from BBC to see what's up in USA and Canada. In your case, that will probably something else, you know, rss.xml type of file. Right, let me test, will this work? F5, no problems. That means that these two lines are, guess what, operational. Okay, now what? Now we need to extract number of news at the moment, because we need to use for loop to go through all these news individually. And to some degree, by my, let's say, statistic, BBC do have around 60 or 70 news per day for US and Canada. I don't know, in your case that will probably be something else. Anyway, post number equals, we need to target that specific RSS source, but that must be a number. Okay, so len and RSS source dot entries. We need to say entries, and now we can print that thing. Okay, so post number, how many of them? Let me just correct uppercase N here, and we're gonna concatenate that with real stuff, which is actual post number, which is of course the integer. F5, and yep, 61 news at the moment. Right, so we can use this post number to roll through all news individually using for loop. Right, so for some abstract x that will represent any of these integers up here, we're gonna say in a range from 0 up till that top level, which is post number. So post number, and we can grab all these things. So let's just say that all these things for specific entries are like post content. So post content, and how we are going to get it? Well, we're gonna say RSS source, and we're gonna target specific entry. Okay, so entries, and we're gonna target specific x from 0 to 61 in this specific case. Okay, so that's cool. And now we can extract all these things individually, like title and post ID and summary and link and metadata about data and stuff, like when this news is published. So let's do that. We are going to say print. We're gonna have a little bit of header here. You can have whatever you like. I'm just gonna have a couple of these, you know, characters, like just to differentiate vertically between the new feeds. And now let's go to real stuff. We're gonna say print. We do care about title most of the case, and also about post ID. We're gonna concatenate that with that specific x, but this is integer now by default, so we must transfer that to string. Okay, so this is just ID from 0 to 61. Okay, so that's kind of easy stuff to remember. Okay, next thing is we're gonna print title for that specific ID, for that specific post title. We're gonna concatenate that with post at the moment, post content. This is generic news, like where you have title and post and stuff like that. So post content, or news content. Maybe that was a better idea to type, but yeah, post content, you get the idea. We need to extract title from it. Okay, and what else? We can extract summary, like explanation. So print summary. Hopefully I typed that correctly in English. I think we're gonna concatenate that with, again, post content, Then I don't know how to type definitely these days for some stupid reason. Summary. So all these things from right side of the dot, they are part of specific news at the moment from specific ID. Summary. What else? We can grab, for example, a link, direct link to source. Okay, link. We're gonna concatenate that with post zone to and we're gonna say link. What else we can say? Data when this thing is published. Why not? Print published publish add published. Concatenate that with again post content and published. All these options are standardized pretty much, and guys, that's pretty much it. So let's make sure that this is working. I'm gonna press F5 and there you go. All news from BBC for USA and Canada. Let me see, is that correct? Okay, what was it? 56, 57, and I need to roll up here until I reach start. Where is that thing? There is so many news today. Right, so what's new today? California declares state of emergency amid heat wave. Well, damn sure it is also heat right over here. And yeah, what is new today? Biden signs bill creating Juneteenth holiday. How to even say this? June 10th. I don't know what is this. Portland riots, life in lockdown. 5 years old becomes sheriff after beating cancer, and so on and so on. Anyway, guys, news as a news, hot stuff every day. But what is important here is that you have Python script that will give you all this stuff automatically through some specific target. Right, probably you want to see that feed right here, so there you go. That's what you need to type. I mean, find something else on internet that you care about. So first thing first, we must have this module, then we're gonna target that specific feed, put it in RSS source, then we will print post number from 0 to 61 in this case. We can print it, and definitely we need to use it in a for loop. Post content means content for all these things, for all these IDs individually. See entries. In entries you have title and summary and link and published, and then you can extract all these things individually by targeting it, like post content dot title and summary and link and published, and so on and so on. There is many other things, but most of these are like critical stuff that you need to use, most of the people, right? Okay, so that's pretty much it. Copy paste this from video or whatever you like, improve it, send it to MySQL database, SQLite database, textual file, whatever you like. This thing works, and yep, let me confirm that one more time. Let me arrange this a little better, and I'm gonna test it with F5. There you go. There you go. Everything works. 16 of these. So let me actually restart this, or I'm gonna get out to see exactly how quick is this. Run module. Right. Relatively quick. I mean, it's decent. It's not console, it's a Python shell, so it's cool. Right, guys, that's it in this tutorial. One more time, what's happening here. Thanks for watching, and see you next one. Ciao.